proceed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Barbosa dishes to Bogut.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Now here's Iguodala. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Lots of room. Again, Golden State. Thunder trailing by 3. Now Augustine. Screen by Ibaka. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Waiters in for Roberson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Iguodala. Here's Green. Stolen by Collison.
In the second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Now the pass to Morrow. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Morrow's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Timeout, timeout.
Look who's coming out of the corner. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. Durant's checked in for Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Curry. For 3, Durant. Warriors leading by 3. It's Iguodala with the drive. That's good. Iguodala's got 7 now in this quarter.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting it.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That one misses. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5. And Adams with the slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
8 seconds left in the third. It's Westbrook with the drive. Nice D from Bogut. Barbosa. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Warriors ahead. They're up by... And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Thunder trailing by 4. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Rush in at the small forward.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Westbrook with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Westbrook leading the charge.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
Thompson. Dishes to Bogut. The baseline J. And it comes off the front of the rim. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Brandon Rush. The Warriors lead it. Here's Thompson. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One guy who's been getting it done so far. Stephen Curry.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Curry with another miss.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Ibaka outside to tie it up. Here's Roberson, and he misses the go-ahead basket. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Thompson with the bucket.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in. Here's Curry with the 3. Can't get it to go. Westbrook with the nice D there. Thunder trailing by 5. Durant kicks to Roberson. Back to Durant. The feed to Westbrook. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Green, the pass to Rush. Lets it go from deep. And there's Green on the assist by Rush. And that's now 7 points for Draymond Green.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
We've got 118. Whoa. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Roberson gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Thompson for 3. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Connects!
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that